In the world of blockchain and cryptocurrency, there's one name that still sends shivers down the spines of crypto enthusiasts: Mt. Gox. Today we're going to delve into the untold story of Mt. Gox, its origins, its tumultuous journey, and why it remains one of the most infamous names in the crypto realm. In the annals of cryptocurrency history, the story of Mt. Gox emerges as a fascinating journey that began with the aspirations of a programmer named Jed McCaleb. It also began in late 2006 when McCaleb, a visionary co-founder of Ripple and Stellar, conceived a novel idea. His vision was to create a digital trading platform that would allow users of the online fantasy card game Magic: The Gathering to engage in a unique form of trading. In essence, he aimed to transform the trading of digital cards into an experience akin to trading stocks on a financial exchange. This audacious concept laid the foundation for what would become the Magic: The Gathering online exchange, affectionately known as Mt. Gox. In pursuit of his vision, McCaleb took a decisive step in January 2000 by acquiring the domain name mt.gox.com. This domain, cleverly shortened from Magic: The Gathering Online Exchange, would serve as the digital home for the eVision platform. At the early stage, McCaleb's idea represented the epitome of innovation and creativity, mirroring the innovative spirit that permitted the early days of the cryptocurrency industry. The initial launch of Mt. Gox took place in late 2007, introducing users to a novel concept where the trading of digital collectible cards mirrored the functionality of a stock exchange. However, despite its promising inception, Mt. Gox's first iteration was short-lived. McCaleb's commitment waned, and he shifted his focus to other projects, leaving the domain unused. This phase underscores the early volatility and fluidity of the cryptocurrency space. Projects and ventures could rise with enthusiasm but also fade quickly due to the lack of regulatory clarity and still evolving ecosystem. The dormant period persisted until July 2010. When serendipity intervened in the form of a tech article about Bitcoin. It was during this fortuitous encounter that McCaleb, like many others, recognized the disruptive potential of Bitcoin and its burgeoning community. With a newfound sense of purpose, he reimagined Mt. Gox as a platform for trading Bitcoin against traditional fiat currencies. On July 18, 2010, Mt. Gox experienced its rebirth, marking the dawn of a new era in cryptocurrency exchange. It stood as one of the early pioneers in the space, offering users the groundbreaking ability to trade Bitcoin for fiat currencies. As the juncture, Mt. Gox was emblematic of the optimism and pioneering spirit that characterized the cryptocurrency's industry's formative years. However, as the exchange gained momentum and Bitcoin continued its meteoric rise, Mt. Gox began encountering a series of formidable challenges. In June 2011, a pivotal moment occurred when a security breach exposed the vulnerabilities of the exchange. Hackers exploited compromised credentials to perpetuate fraudulent transactions, leading to a catastrophic drop in Bitcoin price on the platform. The losses incurred from the breached amount of over $8 million, serving as a stark reminder of the nascent industry's susceptibility to security breaches and the need for robust safeguards. In October 2011, a cryptic and unsettling event cast a long shadow over Mt. Gox's operations. Thousands of Bitcoins, the very lifeblood of the cryptocurrency realm, were inexplicably sent to invalid addresses. This seemingly innocuous occurrence had profound implications, rendering these Bitcoins utterly irretrievable. In the realm of cryptocurrency, where transactions are immutable and irreversible by design, this event underscored the underyielding nature of blockchain technology. It symbolized not only a loss for individual users, but also a reduction in the total number of Bitcoins in circulation, which, in the context of Bitcoin's finite supply, became a cause for substantial concern. As the crypto industry continued to burgeon, Mt. Gox, once the preeminent crypto exchange, grappled with an array of formidable challenges. Its status as the world's largest crypto exchange at the time placed at the epicenter of rapid industry growth, a double-edged sword that brought both opportunities and perils. Regulatory challenges loomed large, exacerbating the exchange's woes. In 2013, the payment service Dwolla, an essential part of Mt. Gox infrastructure, served ties due to apprehensions over money laundering. This served relationship cast a pall over Mt. Gox's reputation and further intensified its struggles. Legal issues and a failed partnership added to the tumultuous mix, highlighting the formidable complexity of navigating the evolving regulatory landscape and managing a rapidly expanding cryptocurrency exchange. Mounting pressure from authorities and frustrated users led to Mark Karpeles resigning from the Bitcoin Foundation's board in February 2014. Mt. Gox suspended trading and filed for bankruptcy protection. Shockingly, they claimed the loss of over 750,000 customer Bitcoins due to hacking. While in bankruptcy, Mt. Gox found 200,000 Bitcoins in an old digital wallet. These are now being sold to repay users. Most of Mt. Gox's funds appear to have been stolen over time, mainly from its use of hot wallets. Mark Karpeles faced charges of falsifying computer system information and embezzlement, but pleading not guilty. To this day, he remains in Japan, unable to leave. With the increase in Bitcoin's price, a court-appointed trustee has raised enough funds to repay the defrauded users. The courts will decide the fate of the remaining Bitcoin. Despite numerous crypto exchange mishaps since then, Mt. Gox remains a symbol of crypto's early Wild West days. Its legacy of losses and mismanagement serves as a cautionary tale in the ever-evolving world of cryptocurrency. As the crypto industry began to gain traction, Mt. Gox struggled to keep pace. In 2013, Dwolla, a payment service used by the exchange, served its ties due to concerns over money laundering. Legal battles and a failed partnership with CoinLab added to the exchange's woes. Mark Karpeles, a French developer living in Japan, took over the helm of Mt. Gox in 2011. He faced the daunting task of managing the world's largest crypto exchange during a period of rapid industry growth and evolving regulations. The pressure on Mt. Gox reached its zenith in February 2014. Mark Karpeles resigned from the Bitcoin Foundation's board, and on February 24, 2014, Mt. Gox suspended all trading, leaving visitors to its website staring at a blank page. An internal crisis management document leaked at the time revealed that the company was insolvent, having lost a staggering 744,000 bitcoins to theft, undetected for years. During the bankruptcy proceedings, a glimmer of hope emerged as Mt. Gox discovered 200,000 bitcoins in an old digital wallet. These funds were earmarked to repay the users who had been defrauded. However, it became apparent that most of Mt. Gox's funds had likely been stolen over time, primarily due to the use of hot wallets to store users' funds. The legal saga of Mark Karpeles, the central figure in the Mt. Gox debacle, is a compelling chapter in the troubled history of the once dominant cryptocurrency exchange. Facing an array of serious legal charges, including the allegations of falsifying computer systems information and embezzlement, Karpeles found himself in the eye of the legal storm that would have far-reaching consequences. However, throughout the tumultuous legal proceedings, he steadfastly maintained his innocence. The charges against Karpeles were both significant and complex. Falsifying computer system information suggested that he may have been involved in manipulating or misrepresenting critical data within Mt. Gox infrastructure, potentially playing a role in the catastrophic events that led to the exchange's collapse. Embezzlement charges implied that he misappropriated funds or assets entrusted to Mt. Gox, further deepening the financial and legal quagmire surrounding the exchange. Despite the gravity of these allegations, Karpeles proclaimed his innocence, asserting that he was not responsible for the exchange's catastrophic losses and emphasizing his dedication to resolving the situation. Following his arrest, Mark Karpeles was released on bail, allowing him to leave incarceration. However, a significant restriction remained. He was prohibited from leaving Japan. This restriction was a testament to the seriousness of the legal proceedings against him and the potential flight risk he represented. His confinement within Japan underlines the intricate international legal dynamics surrounding Mt. Gox, as the exchange had users and creditors from around the world. For Karpeles, this meant an extended period of uncertainty, legal battles, and a protracted process to prove his innocence or otherwise face the consequences of the charges levied against him. With the subsequent surge in Bitcoin price, a court-appointed trustee managed to raise sufficient funds to repay the users who had lost their assets in the Mt. Gox debacle. The remaining Bitcoin holdings were to be determined by the courts. The tale of Mt. Gox stands as a stark reminder of the early days of the cryptocurrency industry, where pioneers navigated uncharted territory fraught with peril. While the crypto space has evolved since then, with new exchanges and improved security measures, the shadow of Mt. Gox continues to loom large, serving as a haunting reminder of the risks and challenges inherent in the world of digital assets. If you found this video informative and insightful, feel free to like the video and subscribe to our channel.